Hello, Aquarius. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well. Aquarius, let's see how your energies will be for May 2026. We're going to do a general reading. Let's see where the energy will be concentrated. Remember that we'll go over the details later in the new videos I upload to the channel. So stay tuned. This reading applies to everyone who has Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, if you want, you can follow me on my other TikTok and Instagram accounts, where I will be posting new content for all of you. All right, let's channel a message for the sign of Aquarius, May 2026. Let's go over here to number 2, Alvaro, of hours. The 9 of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Ace of Cups. All right, and Aquarius. Aquarius, notice that this situation is developing into a new feeling. It could be a new person you meet this month. Also, if you are already in a relationship, this could also be a new stage that you are entering.
¿No?
With this connection, there's something new that's starting to develop. The thing is, you are going through a change. Things are changing with this person. Things are kind of shifting, I feel, on an emotional level. Okay? But there's something here I feel that creates a kind of anxiety. Sometimes this can be nervousness. It could be worry about something. So the question would be, what is it that's worrying you about this person? That puts you in that situation of, yeah, kind of on alert, right? Something you've seen, something you've read. Pay attention when you also get defensive. But I feel it more like that sensation that something is approaching. There's something coming. There's a decision I have to make with this person. Maybe there's something I'm not saying, but I'm still thinking about it. I'm analyzing it, thinking about how I'm going to communicate it, how I'm going to say it. Keep in mind, this could be that you want to communicate something very good, that you can communicate something you've been thinking about for a while now, like a proposal, some kind of declaration, right? For example, proposing marriage to that person, proposing to move in together, starting a family. So what I feel is that there's something you need to communicate to the other person. You need to communicate it to the other person. But then it creates this feeling of, how do I say it, or what are the right words to convey that message? So when you have something you need to say, you get that feeling sometimes of like restlessness. How do I tell them now? Should I tell them later? Okay, relax, relax. Relax. Don't let worries, insecurities, or fears from the past invade your mind. Okay? But let's see where this reading is going. Let's see if we already have a major arcana card. Maybe this also tells us about, let's see, what we see here is that something has changed or something is changing in the relationship. The one about finding a new balance in the relationship. What is it? Why do we have to change? What worries you? Is there something to be concerned about? Is it that the relationship has changed or entered a new phase? Let's see. Aquarius. May 2026. Well, the Ace of Cups has come out again, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Hanged Man. Well, it's true. There was something you had been wanting to say. You were kind of studying the situation, seeing how you would say it. This also works very well for Aquarians who are getting to know someone, who have had the chance to fall in love, to meet someone. This could have also happened in a rather unexpected way. I can feel it because something may have thrown you off. Something has caught your attention. And when these things happen so quickly, it creates a bit of anxiety. I feel that with this person, whether you met them or you're about to meet them this month, you met them last month or very recently, or you've known them for a while, there's something here that's about to start. There's something here that's about to begin to enter a new stage. Whether it's making the relationship official, moving to the next level of the connection, starting to open up emotionally, or even this is seen as a declaration. Declaration of love, declaration of affection. I truly tell them how I feel. At first I felt like I wasn't ready, but now I am. Notice that here the confusion, the insecurity fades away. It goes away. What I feel is that you're going to see this person clearly, and you're going to take matters into your own hands. Things are very clear. We're not talking about outcomes here. We're not talking about endings here. I feel you're about to share something important with the other person. Something you feel. It's like saying, I see a future with you. I see a life together. I already know what's coming because what I feel, what you all have felt, is that anxiety about the future on an emotional level. I've already seen it. I'm starting to see this person from a completely different, new perspective. And I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for that. But I need to tell him something. I need to suggest something to him or confess something to him. Okay? There can be really deep conversations this month. That's why I say declarations. I feel like the bond is also developing really fast. It's like it's moving really fast. There's a lot of emotional acceleration this month. And I feel like things are really like that, yes. I thought they were going to take longer, but I realize they're not. It's like saying, if you had already been getting to know someone, the official announcement is coming. We're making the relationship official. Let's do it. I want us to start a family, that we have children, that we live together. There's something that's speeding up and speeding up a lot. And that's why I feel like maybe it used to worry you before. And you think, is this too fast? Because what's making you uneasy here is the speed and acceleration of a situation. Okay? Let's see what else we have. This is how this reading is unfolding. Let's go so far. Drawing the Hanged Man that just came out. We still don't have any major arcana in this reading. May 2026. Aquarius. We have the Death card here. The Two of Swords, the Chariot, the Seven of Wands. All right. There's something that's hard, right? There's something that's hard to say. There's something that's hard to admit. Something that's also hard to change. That's why I'm talking about a decision here. All right? I see you a bit, kind of defensive, right? Aquarius. I've said it. Things are changing a lot and very quickly in your emotional and romantic life. There's something that has started, and it has started, and it started quickly. The The thing is, Aquarius, I feel like maybe you want attention. Sometimes I feel this is about wanting to stop the change or wanting things not to move so fast. Okay? Or that it goes slower, right? Or that it happens in a different way. Sometimes you can't control the situation, but still want to. That's why I see you here exactly. This change isn't a negative change, it's a positive change. It's a change that will allow the relationship to move forward, to progress. There could be a move involved here. Let's give an example. It could be that your partner or this person you've been getting to know, she's the one who suggests it to you, right? She may be the one who proposes marriage, the one who suggests a move, the one who suggests starting that family. So that's where that side of you comes in, Aquarius, right? Maybe your independent side, your free-spirited side. And you say, wow, this is moving faster than I thought. It's a big change if I say yes, and with everything that comes with it. Maybe you don't want to be pressured about the timing and how fast things are moving. So that's why I see you kind of holding back, right? Like you're more defensive, not saying yes. Like, stop. I might need some time to process because things are moving really fast. I don't have time to process it all. Okay? So I feel like maybe you need some time to analyze this situation. Maybe to reach an agreement with the other person. I feel that as things evolve, you can see that you're moving forward with this change. You're making progress with this plan. But maybe you will have to talk. Talk about timing issues, about reaching common ground. What is your goal? What is my goal? For example, moving in with someone too. It may also involve other things, having a family. I mean, are we really ready for this? Aside from how fast the relationship is moving, the acceleration. Or should we think it over and give ourselves a little more time? There's something your mind is saying, I want to put on the brakes. It's not saying no to the proposal, but I feel like it wants to slow down either the other person or the pace of the relationship. This can also cause the relationship to start entering a new dynamic. It starts to transform. Let's see what else we have. Aquarius. May 2026. You have the Sun, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. All right. There's an issue, right? There's an issue here around a house. We've talked about it, right? That's why the idea of moving is really strong. A decision that needs to be made. Family matters. The issue of starting a family. Family. I feel like you're going to have to make a decision here. Aquarius. It's like I want to, but I don't know if now's the right time. I want to, but I can't. I hold myself back. I withdraw. Maybe the situation is kind of pressuring you to step out of what's familiar, what's known, to step out of your comfort zone, to make a decision, to take a risk. And I feel like the energy is inviting you to do that, right? To express yourself, communicate. Let go of inhibitions. Let go of those limits that have been in your mind. The withdrawal. What is it that you might be resisting letting go of or changing? What don't you want to leave behind?
Entonces,
So, I feel like this month brings a small challenge in your emotional life that's leading you to make a big change. And this is moving fast. This doesn't give any warning. It adds some time pressure. Think about it. meditate on it. But speak clearly with the other person. Don't keep things to yourselves. Don't repress emotions or thoughts. Try to open up and communicate openly about your concerns. If there's any insecurity, if there's any anxiety, also the matter of respecting each other's timing, right? And try to reach an agreement with the other person. Okay? Wow. Let's see what we have in terms of major arcana. Let's see which major arcana card will be accompanying you during the month of May. 2026 Aquarius.
El carro nuevamente ha salido.
Good. It's a month, yes, of progress, right? It's like everything is pushing you to move forward, to make decisions, to take control of your life and move forward toward that goal. There could be a trip this month. There could be this topic we've talked about, the topic of moving, which is very strong, right? About changing places, changing locations, or the plan to move. I feel that in any case, it's an energy that, as we see here, these sphinxes represent clues to be deciphered. And sometimes they're mysterious situations, right? Situations that challenge our wisdom, our intellect. But if we know how to decipher it, if we know how to transcend it, if we give it a good answer, this chariot gets moving and starts to move forward. And something gets unlocked, then that's when you move on to the next level of your life. Okay? Dear Aquarius, this is what we've seen for all of you. Great energy available for May 2026. Have an excellent month, and I'll see you here next time.